A New England tradition is back and better than ever. It's the Emmy Award-winning Community Auditions Star of the Day, New England's premier musical showcase.
It is round 3 of the finals. For Community Auditions in 2 weeks. Whoever wins tonight will be in the Grand Championship going for a car. I'm Ramiro, by the way. Hi, I want to get right into it, so let's meet the judges. Come on. Judge number 1. He's a Don Kirshner Rock Award recipient, Grammy nominated, one of the greatest rock and roll drummers of all time, Sid Passion.
Woo! Thank you, Romero.
You're welcome. Boom. Louis Bello, you might recognize him. He's a 4-time Star of the Day winner, and he was a finalist in the 2009 Community Audition season. Give it up for Louis Bello.
Oh, yeah.
Judge number 3, Boston's premier arts and entertainment reporter. Check out the website, joyceschoices.com. That belongs to Miss Joyce Kulhaywick. New England's funniest comedian. We all know him. We all love him. We all laugh at him. Steve Sweeney. He's also a movie star in the movie The Equalizer with Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
Going to be in a movie with John Travolta.
Yeah.
He's the man. Give it up for Steve Sweeney.
That's it? That's it? Thank you.
And now, in case you're wondering how this program works, here are the rules.
Here's how the finals competition works. Each performer will be rated by 4 judges on a scale of 1 to 10. In the case of a tie, a 5th tiebreaker judge is in the audience, and their score will be added to the 4 judges' total to determine a winner. The winner of this program will go on to the Grand Championship, where they'll compete to win the grand prize package, including a record produced by legendary music producer Bob Johnston and a brand new Subaru Impreza.
And now our first contestants, Ashley Spink and Laura Scheffler. They're going to sing Gunpowder and Lead. Check it out.
County Road 233 under my feet. Nothing on is a wild rock but a little old me. I got 2 miles still. He makes bail. And if I'm right or headed straight for hell, I'm going home, gonna load my shotgun, wait by the door and light a cigarette. He wants a fight, well now he's got one. He ain't seen me crazy yet. Slapped my face and he shook me like a rag doll. Don't that sound like a real man? I'm gonna show him what a little girl's made of. Gunpowder and lead. So let's have past 10, another 6-pack in. I can feel the rumble like cold black winds. It pulls in the drive, rubber flies. He don't know what's waiting here this time. Hey, I'm going home, gonna roll my shotgun, wait by the door and light a cigarette. He wants a fire, well now he's got one. He ain't seen me crazy yet. Slapped my face and he shook me like a rag doll. Don't that sound like a real man? I'm gonna show him what a little girl's made of. Gunpowder and lead. His fist is big, but my gun's bigger. He'll find out when I pull the trigger. I'm going home, gonna load my shotgun, door and light a cigarette. He wants a fire, well now he's got one. He ain't seen me crazy yet. Slapped my face and he shook me like a rag doll. Don't that sound like a real man? I'm gonna show him what a little girl's made of. Gunpowder and lead, gunpowder and lead. Gunpowder and lead. Hey!
They like you. Pound it, change my mind. Ashley and Laura, Sid, what'd you think?
Well, I thought that was a really fun tune. The girls look great. The pitch was there. I noticed their voices are very, very similar sounding, and the harmonies were right on. Very good job.
Louis Bello.
Yeah, I loved the energy, and I loved the harmonies you guys used in the verses, and yeah, the energy was great, and the voices were unbelievable. So, good job.
Joyce, what do you think?
I can't believe I just did that. Actually, your voices are so similar. At one point, you were singing, but you were mouthing the words, and I thought, what? Who's singing there? Your harmonies are really tight. Your energy is fantastic. I loved just the whole fun sassiness of it. You're great. I had a great time. Thank you.
I agree with everything. The one thing I would do, however, you're both very beautiful. You have beautiful smiles. I would try to look more at the audience. You were looking at each other, and like they said, the energy was great, but just, let us look at you too. I don't mean that the way it sounds, but just,
No, you do.
Yeah. But try to include us a little more.
Okay.
That's the only thing I would say.
All right, well, that performance put these girls into the Grand Championship. We're going to find out later on. Get ready. We're coming back right here at the Red Star Union Studios with contestant number 2 next on Community Auditions. Now you get your pound, and you change my mind.
Well, I'm rolling and tumbling. I cried the whole night long. Well, I'm rolling and I'm tumbling. I cried the whole night long. Well, I'm better than whiskey. My, that's so. Well,
And now it is time for contestant number 2 singing Let It Be. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Jesse James.
when I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hours of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. When the broken-hearted people living in the world agree, there will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, yeah, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. When the night is cloudy, there is still a light that shines on me. Shine until the morrow, let it be. I wake up to the sound of music. Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Just let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Just let it be. There will be an answer. Let it be.
And that, my friends, is Jesse James. Get over here. It's time for you to get judged, man. Sid, what'd you think of Jesse?
Well, I thought he was a little bit nervous in his presentation, and I think you could have made the song a little more your own. I do think you have a really excellent quality of vocal, but you know, you had your problems with the song, and you did a pretty good job.
Thank you.
All right. Louis, Jesse, Louis.
I love that gritty tone that you have, and as you went along from the beginning to the end, you picked it up more, and you could feel that energy as the end of the song, you know, came to an end. And but that gritty tone really helps you out a lot.
Cool, thanks, man.
Joyce.
So we have Jesse James channeling Paul McCartney here, basically. Yeah, you know, I never thought about that song with that sort of twangy quality that you have in your voice, which I actually liked. I'm wondering if you shouldn't lower that pitch like a half a step so you wouldn't feel like you were reaching so hard for the higher notes. I think you could do that. But nice job. Thank you.
And I'm so glad you left the life of crime. It's a reference for old people. No, you know what? I was real old. I know. I was kind of thinking Billy Joel up there a little bit. You know, I really, you know, your voice is very unique for that song. And at first I didn't think it would work, but then I got into it. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Jesse James, we're going to find out. We'll be back in 2 weeks at the end of tonight's show, but we still have one more contestant left. Her name is Misty Nordstrom, and she's gonna wow you with some Whitney Houston next. Community Auditions, start of the day, the finals, baby. Yes, hang on.
I've never been the kind to ever let my feelings show. And I thought that being strong meant never losing your self-control. But I'm just strong enough to let go of my pain. To hell with this pride, let it fall like rain from my eyes. Tonight I wanna cry.
Community Auditions, we're back. Are you ready, Misty? I hope so, because it's your turn now. Ladies and gentlemen, she's doing I Will Always Love You. Give it up for contestant number 3, Misty Nordstrom.
If I should stay, I would only be in your way. So I'll go, but I know I'll think of you every step of the way. And I will always love you. Will always love you. My darling, you. Bittersweet memories. That is all I'm taking with me. So goodbye. Please don't cry. We both know I'm not what you need. And I will always love you. I will always love you. I will always love
Misty Nordstrom and her long dress. Sid, what'd you think?
Very pretty voice. Did a great job. You have fantastic control of your vibrato. And you did a nice version, and it was just a great job.
Louis Bello.
Yeah, same here, and I love the outfit. I love the fact that you engaged the audience, too, while you were singing. So, because your voice is very dreamy, you know, so you don't even have to do that, but you did that on top of it, and it made it just that extra.
Joyce?
So, Misty, I'm listening to you sing, and you have a very pretty voice, and I started to get glimpses of what you would sound like singing this song, but I felt that you were just following the outlines of Whitney's rendition with every little, twist and turn, etc., and I think you can't do an imitation of Whitney. You have to make that song your own and figure out what works the best for your voice. It's so it only sort of worked for me. But you've got a pretty voice. You've just got to figure out how to use it. There you go.
Well, it was a showstopper. Yeah, that's one of those songs you just stop, and it seems that it might be a very challenging song, and it seemed to me that you rose to the occasion, so I really enjoyed it. Thank you.
There it is. We get the judges' opinions. Now we want the audience's opinions. So let's get all the contestants out here. Ashley and Laura, Jesse, Misty, whoever wins tonight, by the way, is moving on to the Grand Championship, which is happening in 2 weeks. They'll have a chance to win a car. So this is huge, is what I'm trying to say. Ladies and gentlemen, did you like Ashley and Laura? What do you think of Jesse James? How about Misty Nordstrom? All right, we're gonna tally up the votes, come back and let you know who's moving on to the Grand Championship that's happening in 2 weeks. We'll do that next. It's Ramiro. This is Community Auditions live at the Red Star Union Studios in Cambridge. Hang on.
Ed McMahon with Stephanie Mollenkamp here in the Backstage Buzz. And this is a name that's almost as familiar as the people who work on the show. Misty Nordstrom.
Hi.
Back for what is a pretty big event here.
Yes, this is huge. This is very exciting today.
This guy made it to the semifinals. This is Jesse James. That's a name that kind of has a ring of stardom to it.
Yeah, it is actually my real full name. It's not a stage name. It's my middle name, so
Really?
I go with it.
It's funny to me how the generations, they love the Beatles.
Yeah, I like all the older stuff. The newer music, it's not really as good as the classics.
Justin Bieber or Frank Sinatra?
I'd go with even Frank Sinatra.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say Bieber. I thought you were
no.
going to
No,
surprise me there.
I wouldn't make that mistake.
Stephanie Mollenkamp and myself here with Ashley and Laura, right? Did I get it right this time?
Yes.
I used to get confused, but they've been on a lot, so I've got it down. Who has been your biggest supporter through this whole, I almost called it an ordeal, but it's like if you had an ordeal that was wonderful, because it's a wonderful ordeal.
Yes, I'd have to definitely say my husband, Dan. He actually was the one who encouraged me to audition for the show.
This is kind of a family tradition for one of you, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, my mother.
Okay, tell me a little bit about it.
She was on here, I want to say in the 70s or the 80s.
It was the 60s, but don't tell her I told you.
Sorry, Mom. For dancing school.
If your life was a country song, what would it be called?
Oh my goodness. Bedazzle that lab coat? I don't know, and for a science.
Bedazzle that lab coat. I love it.
Probably a Miranda Lambert song. But
My job consists of being a science teacher.
Me and my love.
Me and my love. What makes a Subaru?
And it is love. I've watched the commercial, and that's what they say it is, so I'm sticking with love.
Hey, it's Community Auditions. We're back. Everybody here did a great job. Unfortunately, only one will move on to the Grand Championship in 2 weeks, and we're going to find out who that is right now. As soon as I get a drum roll, please, Marty. There it is. Moving on to the Grand Championship in 2 weeks. for the opportunity to drive away in a car will be none other than the person who I'm gonna say right now, vis-a-vis Ashley and Laura! You're gonna see these two girls again in 2 weeks for the Grand Championship. They have the opportunity to drive off in a Subaru Impreza. Misty did a great job, Jesse did a great job, the judges did a great job, the audience did a great job. I always do a great job. And you did a great job at home. Check us out next week, Community Auditions Star of the Day, baby.